Apple is currently selling the unlocked iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Pro models. Hey guys, today I want to let you know that Apple is currently selling the iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Pro models unlocked. Now on my channel and website, I covered prepaid wireless services. So I'm a big believer in buying unlocked phones, and many people want to buy an unlocked iPhone to use with prepaid wireless services. Apple introduced the iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Plus on October 13th. And one of the exciting things is that the unlocked models are available immediately. In previous years, you needed to wait weeks and sometimes even months before they started selling the unlocked models. I'm here on Apple.com. I'll have a link in the description below. So let's check this out. I'll click the iPhone link. Now, one thing I wanted to add here is if you're interested in buying the iPhone 12 or iPhone 12 Pro in the US for use in another country, I'm going to have a separate video about that. So check the video description or the pinned comments, and when that video is available, I'll put a link to that there. All right, let's start with the iPhone 12. The iPhone 12 is already available for pre-order, and deliveries are going to start on October 23rd. The iPhone 12 mini is not available for pre-order yet. The pre-orders for that phone start on November 6th. So if you're interested in the iPhone 12 mini, which is a smaller phone, you're going to need to wait till November 6th to order that. All right, now here, I'm going to choose shop. All right, so you can choose the iPhone 12 model you want. Let's start with the iPhone 12. So I'm going to choose iPhone 12, and it says from $799 before trade-in. All right, next up, you choose your finish, which is the color you want. So let's try blue. Next, you need to choose your carrier. So there are four options: AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, and Sprint, the four big carriers in the United States. And then there's a fifth option below here: SIM-free, activate with any carrier later. So the SIM-free model is the phone that you would buy if you want to buy the unlocked iPhone. Now, the only difference between these options is whether or not a SIM card comes in the box. So if you were to buy an AT&T phone, you get an AT&T SIM in the phone. Same thing for T-Mobile, Verizon, and Sprint. And you buy the SIM-free phone, there's no SIM included with the phone. If you want to use the iPhone 12 with a prepaid wireless carrier, you would want to choose the SIM-free option. Now, technically, you'll see here below, it says all iPhone models are unlocked except those purchased with AT&T installment plans. But if you were to try and order one of the carrier phones here, at some point they'd ask you for your phone number or your carrier account because they want to get your phone set up for you. Maybe I'll show you that in a minute. So I'm going to choose the SIM-free option. Do you remember when I pointed out it said iPhone 12 from $799? If you buy the SIM-free version, it's $829. That's right, it's $30 more. Apparently, the way Apple set this up is the four carriers are giving you a $30 discount when you buy the phone from the carrier and either transfer your service to the phone or activate a new line. So the SIM-free version is $829. Next up, you need to choose the capacity, and that's the amount of storage you have in the phone. So they have 64, 128, and 256 gigs. That $829 price is for the 64 gigs. You want 128 gigs, the price goes to $879. If you want 256 gigs, the price goes to $979. Next, you need to decide whether you want to trade in your smartphone. I'm going to say no, but if you're interested in that, you can check it out. Next, you need to choose a payment option. And I get asked a lot of questions about this. So you have two choices. You can make a one-time payment for the phone for $829, or if you have Apple Card, you've applied for Apple Card and have an Apple Card, you can make Apple Card monthly installments. It'll be $34.54 per month for 24 months. Now that's with a 0% APR. So if you multiply 24 by 34.54, it should come out to $829. Now, one of the differences is that if you were to use Apple Card to pay the one-time payment, you would be getting 3% cash back on your Apple Card with the one-time payment, paying the entire amount in full. All right, next up, you need to choose whether you want to extend your warranty with Apple Care Plus. I'm just going to say no for that. And you'll see one-time payment, $829, and then you can add it to the cart or add it to the bag, they call it. Down below that, they'll show you that the phone will ship for delivery November 2nd to November 4th for free, or October 29th to November 2nd, the fastest shipping, where you need to pay for that shipping. Now, you also have the option to choose pickup at your local store. Since these phones are still in pre-order state, the orders don't start shipping until October 23rd. There are no phones available in any stores. It's showing me that there are currently no phones available at my store. You can check another store, and then they'll tell you whether or not the phone you're interested in is available at a nearby store. So over here on the left, you put in your zip code, and it's going to show you what the nearby stores are. And you'll see it's telling me that the phone is not available at my 12 nearest stores, but similar models are available at nearby stores. So let's see, Apple Boylston Street. So that's in Boston. And it's available the first day that you could pick up the phone, October 23rd. All right, now for the iPhone 12 mini, not available yet. It's pre-order on November 6th. But you'll see the SIM-free option is still listed here. I fully expect that on November 6th, you're going to be able to order the iPhone 12 mini in the SIM-free configuration. Another thing I wanted to point out here is if you see the fine print, it says all iPhone models are unlocked except those purchased with AT&T installment plans. If you pick one of these options and then you go to put the phone in the cart, it'll ask you for your carrier phone number or carrier account number, and then you can't proceed with the purchase. So let's just try that. I'll choose the iPhone 12. Let's try the T-Mobile phone. We'll go to add that to the cart. So you'll see here on this screen, there's no option to just buy the phone without them getting it ready for you. So you'll need to provide your wireless number and the last 4 digits of the account holder's social security number, because they're going to transfer your number over to that phone for you. All right, next up, let's look at the iPhone 12 Pro. And it's pretty much the same deal over here. Again, the iPhone 12 Pro is available for pre-order now. The iPhone 12 Pro Max, the largest phone, is not available for pre-order until November 6th. So I'll choose the iPhone 12 Pro here. Let's go with the graphite this time, and then the SIM-free model. Now, one thing to note here is that the price of the phone from the carriers, the 4 carriers, AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, and Sprint, is exactly the same as the SIM-free model. And down here again, they point out that all iPhone models are unlocked except those purchased with AT&T installment plans. And the phone's $999 with 128 gigs of storage. That's up from 64 gigs in the previous year, so getting a little bit more storage for $999. And then you have the options for 256 gigabytes of storage or 512 for $1,099 and $1,299 respectively. Let's just go with the 128. We'll go with one-time payment, no Apple Care, and let's see if we can find a place to pick this up. So just clicking through the links here, it does not seem like you would be able to find an iPhone 12 Pro available for pickup on October 23rd, the first day of pickup. All right, what else can I tell you? So for the iPhone this year, they sell one model of each phone. So in previous years, sometimes there was a specific iPhone model for AT&T and T-Mobile, and then a specific one for Verizon and Sprint. That's not the case for the iPhone 12. In fact, we'll just take a quick look at the tech specs, and the tech specs are going to show you the specs for the iPhone 12 mini and the iPhone 12. And then if you scroll down, you'll see that it lists 2 different models here. So there's the A2172 and the A2176. So one of these is the iPhone 12 mini and one of these is the iPhone 12. And then taking a look at the iPhone 12 Pro specs, we'll scroll down here and we'll see that there's one model available for all carriers in the US. And you'll see here it's the A2341 or the A2342. So I'm going to assume that the A2341 is the iPhone 12 Pro and the A2342 is the iPhone 12 Pro Max. All right, what about you guys? Are you interested in buying an iPhone 12 or iPhone 12 Pro? Which model are you going to get? You're going to get the mini or the Max? Hit me up in the comments and let me know.